I just wanted to say, well, I got home from taking Mom and Anita, to the thrift stores, and I've already got my hair slicked back and took my earrings out and everything, but I want to get on here and say that this coming week, two of our grandchildren will be celebrating their birthdays. Our oldest grandson is going to be 17, and our granddaughter is going to be 4. And this is going to be the second year that we're not going to be with them. But I want them to know that we love you with all of our hearts, and we wish you the happiest birthday ever. And God bless you, and we pray for you every day. I wanted to share with you guys, I took my mom and Chummy's sister, Anita, she's from Kentucky, and she's up here staying for a few days, and I took them thrift shopping today. And Mom and Anita wanted to give me gas money, and of course I wouldn't take it. And so I found these puzzles for Steve that I'm looking at right here. I'll show you guys them in here just a second. But they would not let me, Mom would not let me pay for these puzzles. So she found a way to get me to, instead of, I didn't take gas money, she paid for the stuff that I found, which was so sweet. But I'm working, you guys, Steve is the one that usually does the puzzles, but I started this one last night, and that was actually from a thrift store a while back. Steve likes those White Mountain puzzles, and he usually gets the 1,000 piece. And I just can't do those. That is way, way too much. 300, it's probably going to be super easy for me. So this one here is 750 pieces. So that might work out better for me. The 1,000, I don't know, it's just way too much. But isn't that cute? Look at the pictures in there. Little church up there, and the hot air balloons, and the merry-go-round there has a rooster on it, and I just thought that was adorable for $2. Let me lay this down here. And then this one is also a White Mountain, like the one that I started last night. And Friends in Spring. And this, I'm telling you, this would be like a beautiful place. This is 1,000 piece, but a beautiful place to live. It's got a cabin back there, and then the farmhouse over here. I thought that window was really strange. I watched a show one time where they were remodeling homes, and it had one like that. Really odd. Okay, and then this one is, it says Fannie Mae's General Store. Oh, this White Mountain here, I forgot to tell you, you've probably seen that. I got that one for $2. And I think this one was $3. Yes, $3. White Mountain are really good puzzles. They're thicker. Well, you can tell up here it says thicker pieces. And that's what makes them really, really nice to work with. But anyway, this one is a Fannie Mae's General Store. And I don't know what the puzzle... Sunsout.com. Recyclable board and soy-based inks. Anyway, this is beautiful also. It's got the house in the back and the picket fence and the dog. Isn't that pretty? Of course, an ice cream truck. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and this one, oh my gosh, I just love this. This is a 500 piece, and which I think I'm going to be able to do. But it was $2. Foul Play by Jack Sorensen. And that is just too cute. Look at that little guy's face. Isn't he a handsome little guy with the little freckles? And he's got him a lasso, and there's his horse watching him. And he's going to lasso him a rooster. Oh, that's adorable. Him in his little jeans. He's got a belt buckle like he's been riding the Broncos. I just love that. And then the last one. This one was also $2. quilts for sale. It's 1,000 piece, so I told Steve I'd have to have him do this one for me. I can help a little bit. And you know what? This one might not be too hard to do because I find I do better when they're pictures, you know, like either people or something that actually, you know, you can find easy. The ones that Steve does, oh my goodness, I can't hardly find any of those pieces because they're, you know, like pictures of trees and just stuff that is so hard. I'm glad he can do it, but I can't. But this one, I actually would love to have this one in a frame. I think it's beautiful. But look at all the different quilts they've got. And the rooster there, handmade, all the flowers, apples, little kitty cat inside the truck. Yeah, I think that they're all just really, really beautiful puzzles. So we'll share those with you. And for the ones that might have missed the last video, I got the baby blanket done for my great niece that's going to be born in November. I got that all done. Turned out really, really cute. And you can see all that puzzle dust. My new sweeper comes apart and I can use it as a handheld so I can sweep that up. But I wanted to come back on and ask you guys, any of you that do puzzles, is there anything that I can do? I use my wooden chair, kitchen chair, to sit in to do the puzzle, and my neck has been killing me, and I haven't done very much. So is there anything that I can do? Maybe, I don't know, maybe Steve can raise this table or something, but I just thought I would ask you guys, the ones that do puzzles a lot. Wanted to update you on my African violets. I had someone ask me the other day. Let me turn the light on. Still a little bit dark over here, but they're doing wonderful. I think they're all going to be ready to bloom. Like this one's got beautiful blooms on it. And this one, that one just started. I think it was yesterday. This one hasn't started yet, but I'm sure it will. And then this one's full of blooms. So out of the 5 that I have, 3 of them are bloomed. And I told the lady that I would update her on them. So yeah, I'm very, very happy. I'm so glad that I took the time to just keep them. They were looking so bad that I thought they were going to die. And I just kept, you know, doing what I do. Keeping them in this window. And even though it's a south-facing window, which means it gets a lot of, you know, the hot sun, I don't know if it's because these windows have like a tent on them or what it is, because it's not too hot. Even during the summer, I leave the curtains pulled like they are, except at nighttime, and all during the day they're left open. But they're starting to come back. So I just wanted to let you know that if you have African violets, I know a lot of people tell me that they don't have any luck. They can't grow them. They die on them all the time. I just want to say, don't give up on them until they're too far gone. If they look like mine were, they were awful. I think in one of my videos, I wish I would have saved that clip. I could have shown you, but maybe you can go back through if you want to. But yeah, they were horrible. But yeah, they're looking good. I need to probably take a makeup brush and brush off some of that because they got the fuzz on them. And if it looks dusty, it's actually, let me show you. Okay, so what it is over there on the plants and probably some of my furniture is baking soda. The reason that I had baking soda is because little Miss Eva laying there, she's so precious. See, I told you one of her ears is always flopped up. But anyway, she has made a couple boo-boos on this and peed on my rug. Well, I used something called Odoban, And that will also help, neutralize the urine and the smell and all that. So what we do is we saturate where she has peed at and then clean that up. And I heard that they can still go back to the carpet and try to mark it. So you're supposed to put down baking soda and let it sit overnight on the rug and then vacuum it up. So I went ahead and just done the whole rug, just, lightly put baking soda all over the rug and then let it sit overnight and, vacuumed it up the next morning. So it has left fine baking soda, I guess, dust on my flowers and some of the furniture even. So as long as it works, right? And I have to say, she has been so good about being potty trained. I'm really proud of her. She's a smart dog. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Can you take a break and let me know what your lesson's about? Or your message, I mean?
It's about the barriers of witnessing, and there's 6 barriers that keep us from witnessing. And so I'm preaching on them 6 barriers and then how to deal with them to break them so that we can witness better.
Can you give us one example?
Well, the first one is fear.
Fear?
Fear. The first barrier is fear.
Mm-hmm.
We all fear about witnessing. We fear that we're not going to do it right. We fear that we don't know enough. If somebody asks us a question, that we don't know the Bible well enough to give them an answer on something. We fear that we're just going to be a hindrance to them instead of a help. And then as I go, I'm going to get into how to
Overcome.
what the Bible says about having boldness and stuff to be able to do God's
Yeah, and
will.
how many times does it say to fear not?
Yeah, that's one of the scriptures I've got. So
Yeah, that sounds good, hon. I just wanted to get you on video because people don't get to see our everyday life because
Yeah.
we don't always show everything, but I just wanted to get you on there so that
Okay.
I would have this of you.
all right.
And this little sweetheart's gonna take a nap. Yeah. She's sitting down here, and she was underneath Steve's feet over under the chair. So precious.